my god, I'm streaming on a Sunday. How shocking. Yes, slay. Please kill me. I hate people who talk like that unironically. Today we're gonna be going over this VTuber that allegedly fucked around and found out. Ooh, woo. Ew, fucking woo. Kill me. Don't talk like that. You sound like shit. I wasn't here before. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Take two? What are you talking about? Oh god. Dude. For those that are uninitiated to this Katliente person, what in the world is the stream title talking about, you may ask? Drama farmer, piece of shit, now faker of news. You know, some people cite normal news as fake news. I cite a lot of this drama tuber shit as fake news. I can feel my bones melting. My bones, they ache. They ache with the intensity of 1,000 suns. Ugh. Like, I don't know how else to explain it besides, I'm sad that at some point I watched and liked Kat's content. I can't say the same for Cinder, and I will not be talking about her anymore since that has been laid to bed. But I would like to state, this feels like Cinder 2.0 type of drama bomb situation, and I don't even see this as the drama portion of that word. I feel like this is just a huge situation where the bitch just needs to log off, and touching grass is not enough. I stand by what I said in my Crash Out stream. She needs to just off herself. This shit is disgusting. She cannot be reformed. She cannot be changed. I will stand by that. Same thing with Mama Akko. If you're gonna talk shit about people, and you weren't even part of a situation where they had to clap back at somebody, oh, you deserve to fucking, you know, go see the wabbits, you know what I mean? But instead of having someone behind you do it, where you're so fucking aloof that you can't tell that you're gonna be shot in the back of the head, just do it yourself. At this point, I feel like if she even still has that esports boyfriend, which apparently Katliente has a boyfriend that's in pro esports, big if true, probably doubt. If he is still with her, I would recommend that he breaks up with her because this is going to tank whatever reputation he has in his scene. And if he has already, you know what? Good for him. I hope he finds a big busty Latina with a gigantic ass that will fuck him until his dick falls off. Okay. I think I'll be fine for the rest of the stream, so I'm gonna shut my vape off. Vape flavor for anyone who's curious. Oh my god, vape reveal! Ugh. Wild cherry slush. I saw they had the grape one at the store. I decided against it because I was like, I really wanted the cherry one. I like to see how people manifest the cherry flavor. This one is not that bad. Next time if they do have the grape slush one though, definitely getting that. And also, the final phone bill has been paid off. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Yay! Now I can spend my money the way I want to. Probably not at all after this. Okay. So how many people does it show that we got in here right now? 4? I'm gonna wait until probably 5 or 6, because I also need to... Let me see, I need to pull up stuff on my tablet. And I also need to make sure that my phone turned back on properly. The internet was being stupid, because I forgot to... You know, I forgot to reset it before I turned on stream. Which, I do it every single time I stream. And I just didn't do it this time, because I was like, oh no, the internet will be fine. Reconnect, 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 fuck you. Stop boot looping, you little bitch! See, switch account. Hey! It shows that we might have hit a milestone. I'm gonna check this, actually, in the spot, because I don't feel like the proper YouTube thing actually tells me the correct number. Let me see. Hey! Look at that! We got 1,505 subscribers! Oh my god, thank you! That shit makes me so fucking happy, dude. Wait, what is this comment right here? Where is this post towards? It says it's commented on a post. Let me check that really quick. Community? Oh. It's about the thing that I tweeted out. Okay. Let me see the post, please. Wanted to point this out before, but your mouth tracking on your model is really good. Usually models are mumbling. Dude, I'm so happy the VC face doesn't make them mumble. Sometimes it fucks up, like it did, I think, a stream from either last week or 2 weeks ago. But I have it so that it completely overrides my mouth movement when I'm talking. So, like, I can obviously still do this. But it'll basically sync my mouth movements with whatever I'm actually saying, which is why sometimes when someone's off-screen talking to me, you'll also see the mouth move. I really like that. I don't know if other softwares have that, but I'm happy that VC Face does. We're not gonna go over the tweet just yet, because I need to initiate you who the fuck this bitch is. But if you guys want to, I'd like you to go like a tweet I made commenting back to that snake, Katliente. And it is to a tweet that I'll be looking at in a bit. Just saw the Rev covering the Doki situation, and it's scummy. I don't have an X account, but I hope a message can get across. Monstery is a Chad. I don't blame them for not having a Twitter account, though. Honestly, I would still say, like, if you still have a Twitter account today, it's not a problem. Not a problem in the slightest. I don't see an issue with it, because sometimes that's really the only way that you can keep up with news, or, you know, through TikTok. Just don't have the app on your phone. Don't do that. Because having the app on your phone pretty much enables you to go and scroll more. And I don't think that that's kind of, like, an unpopular opinion or anything like that. It's known that having specific apps for certain sites on your phones manipulates you to want to go and just, you know, doom scroll through them. And especially with some of the shit that people say on Twitter, oh, you get mad about it, you start getting parasocial, it's fucking stupid. It's just, I saw that one day, I spent like 12 hours on Twitter a couple years ago, and I was like, I'm done. Nope, I'm doing too much. Hi, Kemi. Deleted my Twitter I made in 2012 before the X takeover, just ain't worth it. Trust me, I know. Like, I feel like in some aspects, the site has become better with how certain people post, but at the same time, you have to find people who actually post proper shit. Because a lot of the stuff that it feeds you is just, oh my god, look at this art I stole from somebody. Caption underneath it, the artist is actually this person, they have a specific thing that says not to repost and you're a douche. Or it's just like, I've found beheading videos. Like, I really don't mind that, though, because it's like, oh, wow. Okay, well, I just saw that. At least it's not the video that I saw on Instagram a year or so ago, where it's like, it's a needle stuck in a kitten's throat. Like, if I ever see that, I'm getting rid of Twitter completely. Just fuck that shit. That was disgusting. The fact that someone had the gall to put that on Instagram without putting a fucking sensitivity filter over it, just, oh my god. That still pisses me off. I only have Blue Sky and Instagram now because the maggots invaded Threads. Do I even still technically have my Threads? I do because it's connected to my Instagram. And to be fair, I don't use it. I was kind of using it when I was still running the elf model. I think it was pretty much last year. But, you know, I don't have the app on my phone. That's really the only way that you can get it on a phone. I don't know how the fuck they did it. Like, you can access Instagram through just the standard web browser. But you can't you can't Threads for some reason, that's just weird. So I was like, alright, well if I can't go on it, I'm just not gonna use it. It's still there, I just don't use it. And my Blue Sky, I was hearing some whack shit was going on over there a bit ago, so I just was like, I'm just gonna delete it, I don't care. It was that you didn't really have to look that hard to find CP, and I was just like, oh, I don't even want to try that, that's just gross, I'd rather not. I've heard some talkings that they took care of that, but I don't want to chance it. Alright, I turned this off, my bad. Fuck. Okay. Okay. My line of intelligence that's coming through my right ear says we currently have 5 viewers. That means it is time for the daily Scrungle. I'm gonna get sued by Tectone. Anyways. If we did have something like that, I would want to wait until we were much more bigger to start that. Not even sorry. Oh, no, 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 no. Matthew, no. I understand the aggression, but you shouldn't just speak out about them to kill themselves. I think they're just built like Roblox developers are. Selfish and terrible in their reputation in exchange of attention. No, she's said irreversible shit. I'm allowed to say what I want. Troglodyte. I probably spelled that wrong. I don't even fucking care. People who say Twitter is bad haven't been social enough to use Instagram. The rules are so much more lax and the people are way wilder. I remember that I put out a stream clip about that. And people were like, oh, you're only just noticing it now? Like, no, I've noticed it a lot. It's just we finally talked about it on stream. Like, you can literally go into any person who looks a little bit chunky, go into one of their threads, well, not threads, but go into one of their comment sections on Instagram where they, like, posted a video of them working out, no less, and people are like, oh, you fat, pathetic piece of shit. I don't understand how the fuck you could live. Like, dude, they're trying to better themselves. And I hate to say it, if you're gonna go after, like, any larger set people, you need to go after the ones that are glorifying it and are like, oh my god, being obese is so healthy. I don't know what these influencers are talking about. I love my fat rolls. I love using my tits as a fucking table. Like, no, you're just glorifying it at that point. At that point, it's a fucking fetish. And you're kind of trying to manipulate other people into becoming obese. That's not healthy. You have a lot more risk of, like, disease and death. Not, is it disease? Yeah, because you can get gangrene a lot easier. Because you can't wash your feet as easily. Especially if you get that big. Oh my god. My 600-pound life called. Good lord. Like, you know what, dude? If Matthew doesn't like what I said, then he can leave. I'm sorry that you have to see the real side of me for once in my pathetic existence, but I genuinely believe that people who make these kind of mistakes my ass, by the way, who do this kind of shit multiple fucking times, they don't deserve to be redeemed because they can't. I think, honestly, they should just bite the bullet and just, you know, eat it. I don't really care at this point. So many people fucking hate her for how just pathetic she is when it comes to research. All she does is spread false narratives. I'd rather her just kind of walk off the face of the earth. Can she do that? No, she can't, because it's literally impossible. Earth is not flat, it's a fucking eggoid kind of thing. Because it's not a perfect circle. Stupid vape. Stop hitting the vape when you're stressed. Stupid bitch. Oof. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop into why I do not like this chick. So for those who are uninitiated, let's go ahead and look at Katliente's YouTube page. Yay! Hey, guess what? She doesn't go by Katliente anymore. The bitch changed her name to Cat in Chat because she was getting such shit thrown at her. But you can see right here, her Twitch TV is still Katliente. And oh, what is this video right here? Let on an artist. No, the fuck they didn't. If you're not already caught up with the Doki Bird situation that occurred, by the way, a lot of it, to damn near all of it, was handled behind the scenes, which I think is a good thing for you to do. Not everything needs to be brought up in public, okay? Now that we're through with that, person who was supposed to be building this PC set, person who was supposed to be building this PC, kept raising the price, wouldn't show that they were making any progress, and so Doki took it upon herself to give the money that was going to be for this PC, that was supposed to be going towards having it built, to the person who the PC was supposed to be going to. so that they could build it themselves. And apparently Doki is the bad person, right? Doki Bird gets screwed over so much. It's a fucking shame. She doesn't fucking deserve it. And throughout all of this, she was also going through personal stuff. I will not bring it up. It's not my story to tell. But if personal things are happening behind the scenes, and something ends up kind of losing out on being the forefront, you don't fucking blame it on the person who's running shit, alright? You blame it on the person who was supposed to build a PC and allegedly took over 200 hours to build a fucking PC. Also, the document was false that Kat put out because it was just one that was made specifically by her to smear Doki Bird. And she does this all the time. Because she also clickbaited a video, we're gonna go into this now. She also clickbaited someone's cancer for a fucking video. You really think that I'm not allowed to tell this bitch to fucking kill herself when she's clickbaiting cancer, of all things? VTuber with cancer got hacked. Why is that your fucking header on this shit? Let's be honest. If you do that shit, you're already in hell. 1000%. I don't fucking care, okay? She's a disgusting piece of shit. Okay? And this is the person who this video was about. What the fuck is this title? Clickbaiting my cancer is insane. Reacting to my update is totally fine, but holy shit, the title. Ethics doesn't exist when there is ad rev to be made, I guess. And the thing is, she does this all the fucking time. The only video that she ever had that was properly researched was one about a makeup brand getting into heat with another person because some of their stuff comes from the same person. Or some, not the same person, but the same factory out of, like, wherever the fuck these girls were getting their makeup from. That was the only thing. Everything else? I hate to fucking say it, sometimes even Rev is more educated than this piece of shit is. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's bad. It's disgusting. It's vile. It makes me want to shit and throw it at her face. Let's see what she said about it, though. Addressing the cancer clickback incident with Alicia. By the way, this was, yesterday. Oh no, this was 2 days ago now. There was a situation where Alicia was hacked and lost access to their YouTube channel, and I had made a video about it titled something like, YouTube with cancer was hacked. The VTuber had publicly expressed on their Twitter they did not want people to talk about their hacking situation, and I wanted to respect that and was going to delete the video. Was going to delete the video. By the way, she kept this up for like a week. At this point, the video was not live. It was sitting as private on my channel. I should have deleted the video immediately to avoid miscommunication with my editor. Hey, where the fuck did we see this kind of shit before? It gets worse, and that's my fault. However, while I was asleep, my editor, you know, my manager, it's literally reading like her 2.0, dude. This is fucking pathetic. My editor posted the video without me knowing. Your editors can't fucking do that. Your editor should not do that. That means your editor fucking hates you and wants you to die, okay? He does not have permission to post videos to my channel, and he never had posted a video prior to this, so I did not expect that he would do that. If he doesn't have permission to post videos to your channel, how come he has access to do that then? What an editor is supposed to do is that they're supposed to edit the video. If you are as small as this idiot is, what an editor is supposed to do for you, you are supposed to send them the files that you want them to edit down, put down points where you're like, okay, I want this made into a video, I want this made into a video. If it's coming off of clips of streams, which most of her shit is. And you're supposed to be like, okay, I want you to clip this, and then I want you to send the edited version of that clipped portion that's going to be made a video back to me so that I can put it out on my channel when I feel like. If your editors have access to your channel, you need to be fucking massive. You need to be near 1 million subscribers. Or like over the 500,000 bush. where people actually give a shit about you, and she is over 500,000 somewhere, but oh look, that's on TikTok. If your first thing is that you're a TikToker, I don't take you seriously. And oh look, news YouTube. This woman is not news, it's slop. 100K! Oh my god, 100,000 subscribers, congratulations, I hope you plummet. Saying your editor posted something on your own channel is crazy work. The thing is, when certain people have certain permissions, I think it's advanced moderator permissions, I think they're able to, but even then, on a 100K subscriber channel, that's not ethical to do in the slightest. Because then they can start posting some really fucked up shit. Like, for example, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Pizza Time video, and get your entire channel age-gated. Or, you know, ISIS beheading videos. He then saw the backlash about the video and changed the title to something about remission. This never happened, by the way. My editor's first language isn't English, so he didn't realize the word cancer and remission aren't interchangeable and mean two completely different things. He's human and makes mistakes like the rest of us. Please do not send hate to him if you know who he is. You wanna know the funny thing? The fact that she's throwing her editor, quote-unquote editor, under the bus. Doesn't it read like something that happened at the end of last month? It really do be like that sometimes, isn't it? Hey guys, let me tell you something. If Fel, my husband, was my editor, I would never let him post videos himself to my channel. We share the same fucking computer. I'd be like, okay, I want to see if this is up to snuff myself, and then I want to post the video myself. Because it's your channel. This is not a community-run channel, girl. This is your channel. That means anything that goes out on your channel, if it flops, you have to follow with it. Regardless, the blame lies with me, as I should have immediately deleted the video off my channel to avoid the possible misinterpretation the video was good to go live. I mean, I saw it. The video was edited fine. That's not the problem here. The problem is that you talked about it at all in the first place, and actually did talk about her cancer. Like, the person with cancer is allowed to talk about their cancer, okay? If you're talking about it and you're like, so anyways, this person who has cancer got their channel hacked? Because I think the video literally opened up with, this VTuber got their channel hacked while they're dealing with cancer. Are we fucking serious? No, girl, just leave the cancer out of it. The cancer doesn't exist when you're talking about some shit like this. Unless you're talking about, like, this VTuber came out and said that she does, and even then that would only be if the person was like, I allow other people to talk about this shit so that they know the kind of stuff that I'm gonna have to go through. You know? Editors and managers catching strays everywhere these days. At this point, I genuinely believe, like, Red or Redacted, whatever this fucknut's name is, that was Boinkin Cinder and was her boyfriend, I do believe that he also did have a part in it. However, do I believe that any of, like, a lot of the good amounts of messages that were sent to Nanolist were from him? Absolutely fucking not. If you're with someone for 5 years and you two aren't living together, I don't consider you two together. Hey, it's Joe Biden! Wake up! Wake up! This entire time I was asleep, and I woke up confused to what was happening. I misremembered. I thought I realized something happened at 4 p.m. when I woke up. You woke up at 4 p.m.? Dude, I thought I was a no-lifer. What girl wakes up at 4 p.m.? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? But I realized I actually went live, and my editor told me after my stream something happened, making it around 10 p.m. PT. The moment I realized something was wrong, I deleted the video, privately apologizing to the VTuber, and compensated the VTuber for potential damages that could have occurred for the 12 hours the video was up. You can see the timestamps in the attached photos of the post about the video 11/2/24 at around 11 a.m. PT, and my message same day at around 11 p.m. PT. I didn't want to talk about this publicly because I deemed the situation resolved, and I also didn't want to continue mentioning that VTuber as they had already expressed multiple times they didn't want people to talk about their health situation. And yet you mentioned it not even 10 seconds into the stream clip and the video. But I felt it needed to be brought up as there's a narrative going around that I exploited their health for views when I was asleep the entire time it was happening. Well, you technically did. I hate to say it, but mentioning that they had cancer in the slightest was using that as profit, so yeah. Yeah. Now, I did see that that person did comment back, because Kat's comments are shut off entirely. But I don't remember where it is. I may have to actually look her up, so give me a second. Alicia X Life VT. Oh my god, she's the Rat Queen? Slay. Let me see. Hey there, idiot! So the post that we just looked at is going to be blocked because the account is muted. I don't like Kat. This is actually where I first saw that people were dragging her again. Hey there, idiot! It's me, the person you exploited! Don't worry, I showed all the screenshots in my video. It doesn't save your ass. You said in your own words, I was too lazy to take it down, and that taking down videos takes time. You're a liar. Bro. I took down the last stream right before this, like that little thing that fucked up, right when my internet turned back on. It does not take time to take down a fucking video. Period. You can pretend to act like your editor is the problem, but you are a terrible person who thinks posting about my cancer is fine, who chose to bring me up again to defend yourself when slamming on Dokibird. You posted a video clickbaiting my cancer on your channel. You had it changed title to me being in remission. You bashed Doki for her blaming others. You're a hypocrite. Trying to call out someone else while you are the problem is just classic you, though. Also, all screenshots, honey. I can provide them since they're in my response video. Oh, there's more on this one, too. My screenshots also include the comment I made that you deleted. So cheers! You posted about my channel being hacked a week after I already got it back. This is why when things are important and they're fucking stream clips, fuck the editing, you just fucking put the video up. Timing is extremely important with this shit. You made the video after I already called out other channels for clickbaiting my cancer. You even stated you knew before the video uploaded that I didn't want people calling me the cancer VTuber, yet you made the video. Fuck off. Also, you of course didn't want the situation to be public because you look like shit. Lamau, I chose not to say anything, but then you brought me up to seem like a good person when people got upset about you in relation to Dokibird. This is on you for making me step up. Honestly, respect. I don't see her as the cancer VTuber. I see her as a beautiful rat queen. Cancer fucking sucks. And this part of this will not be added because I do not want to seem like I'm also doing the same thing that that fucknut cat did. And to be fair, this probably won't go up anyways, who the fuck cares? But I hope that you are doing well, and I hope that everything is going in your favor. People like this, people like Kat, and a lot of other these drama VTubers and like, these drama personalities, all they see is money. They don't see morality in what they do. So I hope that you, as well as anyone else that is affected by the Big C or any other diseases, are doing okay, and you kick its ass. Okay. Now, I would like to go to what I said, because I still stand with this shit. 1000%, I did not delete the other one. I forgot to delete the tweet where I was putting out the other stream, now I just look stupid. And I'll say this, and if you disagree with what I said, good for you. You have morals. I've lost mine. I think people who prey on people and who use names for clout and who can't actually make content themselves without having to drag people or talk about these dramatic situations. You want to know what I said? These statements I made on stream about you and another drama farmer still stand true. I'm tired of people being like, oh, just stop making content, or the things where it's like they can change, all they gotta do is do this. Kill yourself. You're a waste of space and air, and you're too far gone to change. The reason why I say this, honestly, we need to bring that the fuck back. You know why? Because you have too many of these fucking people who get a slap on the wrist. A little fucking slap. A little slappy slap on the wrist, and then they just go back to doing the same fucking shit. I want there to actually be consequences for your fucking actions. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You make fun of someone who has cancer, or you clickbait someone who has cancer, I feel like we should just radiate your ass until you get stage 4 cancer. I want you to die in like 2 days. I don't even fucking care anymore. I really don't. I don't care about going mask off anymore because I want people like this to fucking suffer. If you clickbait people's names for views, which this was not, this was literally talking about a situation, and if all you're doing is making a profit, which we're not, off of these people being in these situations, or, you know, handling situations privately, like what would happen with Doki, oh, you deserve to fucking be dead. The floor you walk on is stained in shit. Everywhere you walk, people think you smell horrendous. Because that's what you are. You're just a horrendous shit stain on this disgusting little planet. And all of us deserve to be put out of our misery with having to deal with you on the planet and on YouTube. And also on Twitch. Because I feel like she would be the kind of person that would listen to Pink. Here I go throwing this in again. I don't even fucking care. I feel like she would be the kind of person to listen to Pink, aka Tectone's ex, that keeps accusing him of being a rapist. And she would believe everything he says because Tectone is a man, and obviously men do everything wrong, right? Last time I checked, men do shit pretty right. Highborn Development. I'm doing fan-fucking-tastic because I aired out what I wanted to say, and I only got one negative clapback. And to be honest, it does not even matter because I said what I felt needed to be said. I think people say, you gotta give her another chance. She knows that she did wrong. No, she's putting out these things because she got caught. It's the same shit with the other situation that happened at the end of last month. It's just, I'm tired of people acting like people can be reformed. People can be changed. Swallow your spit, please. You too, guys. Thank you. I'm sick of people acting like people just can't be evil by nature anymore. These people are genuinely evil. Katliente is evil. Mama Akko is an evil man. Rev is just kind of weird. I don't like it. And some people may look at it and be like, well, doesn't Tectone do the same thing? Well, yeah, he does. But the thing is, I'm not there to see his reaction content. I'm there to view him when he plays video games, or when he's just shooting the shit with people, or anything like that. I'm not really there for the drama farm content of that. To be fair, would I tell him to off himself for that? Absolutely not, because I don't feel like he's done anything wrong. What, he stood up for his friends, he talked about his dad's dirty laundry being aired out, he's talked about how Hassan can't keep his cock out of his mouth. Need I fucking say more? Really? Really? Like, you can find issues with everybody, it's just, I've seen more issues with these drama farmer women, and the people that are pretending to be women for views, than I have from the men's side of any of this shit, let's be honest. Because you know women. Women are catty. See what I mean? See what I mean? My business is going down under because of our corporate members was... Well, hold on. One of our corporate members was racist, and now I need to talk to the board to see what to do. Holy shit. Racism is never okay, dude. That's sad. I hope that everything goes well for your business, because one bad egg does not spoil the bunch, and I hope all of that can get properly resolved. I really do. Businesses don't deserve to go under just because one piece of shit exists in it. Corporation level non-apology? Lol, I've never been able to write a word Hold on. My brain is tistic. I've never been able to write such a word salad. That is fucking just, oh my god. It's like she speaks, but she says nothing. It is the most pathetic shit. I know, but unfortunately I cannot just remove him, as I'm in a joint partnership. Well, hopefully, like, meetings with the board and everything can help get stuff situated and everything like that. Because usually, I don't really know this from, like, a personal perspective, because I've truly never been in business. But usually, like, in talks with the board and stuff like that, you can usually get things to sway in the favor of, you know, fuck this racist dude. You know? Let's get this man the fuck out of here. Ah, my ears. To be fair, like, dude, Kat has done this multiple fucking times. And I really don't think that she can be changed. I really don't. I've said it personally myself, dude. I've even messaged her about this shit. I'm like, you need to just stop the drama shit entirely and just become a cozy streamer. Because I knew that she could do it at some point. But unfortunately, you know, the dollar signs are a little bit too big. They're a little bit too large. Whatever, dude. I would not give two shits about whatever kind of money I was making. If I made some shit that people were like, this is deflammatory, here's all the reasons why, I would delete whatever I put out and then make a massive addendum to it to be like, I apologize for things that I said in the video, let's go over why I was wrong, okay? And then people would see it as, wow, one of these things is actually taking accountability properly? What the fuck is this shit? We never see that here. Who the fuck are you? My name is Scringly Peanuts, and I want you to vote for me for president. I might just need to do a bit of loopholes to get him removed myself. Look, man. You do what you feel is right. You do what you feel you gotta do so that your ass doesn't get fired for it, and you're good as gold. That's really the only thing I can say about that. Sometimes you do gotta go through the fucking loops to be able to get certain people removed from situations and shit. Like, I've heard of my gigantic, ridiculous cat ears. There were apparently meetings going on to remove Cinder as being co-CEO of Gamer Slups, so maybe that could happen? Who really knows? I do not. I am just some humble cat idiot online. Crazy shit, dude. Crazy, crazy shit. Let's see what other shit your rancid ass has been tweeting. Wait, does she just straight up have her comments turned off now? No, she has her comments turned off in her most recent tweet. View tweets. Middle fingers. Hey bitch, where's the Doki apology? Also, that response to Alicia was fucking terrible. Zero accountability on your part. Keep it up, you miserable human being. Turning off replies won't save you, fucking two-faced prick. Open the replies. You're so two-faced. Yeah, no, she is just straight up Cinder at this point. Jesus. Hold up. Sorry, can someone get me caught up on the situation? I just got recommended this. Even though this is the business account, we have this whole account purely marketing, but I might hop on my personal. So there's this YouTuber that makes videos pretty much slandering people at this point. Her name is Katliente. Her channel is now called Cat and Chat. And she has, well, not even accused at this point. She's been proven to just be slandering people for money. And, like, she lies about, like, whenever she apologizes and everything like that. And I kind of just told her to game end herself because she's done this for years, she cannot be redeemed, and she cannot be changed. And if that's bad, I apologize with what little amount of apology I have to give, but it's just my personal feelings. If someone fucks up so much, you just give up on them, you know? It's just pathetic. It's just business! Dumbass. Not you, Born. Or not you, the man behind the Born development account. Also, don't forget to take this out of the watch history of the account first. Because they're gonna be like, sir? Or madam, what the fuck were you watching? I don't even think I can explain this one. I'm not gonna lie. When will you shut the fuck up? I'm reading more retweets because I have nothing better to do with my sad life. You're so two-faced, pretending to care about others. You exploited a VTuber who had cancer and attempted to ruin Doki. You made them go... Hold on, you made them go a personalized hell, but hell has a way of turning its flames back upon those who kindled it. Don't be surprised it's coming back to burn you. Turn replies on... turning replies off is not gonna work, dumbass. Quote tweets exist. Ah, Jesus. Bungle, add to my playlist live? Ah, crap. Alright, alright. I will add more stuff to the playlist. So, this playlist, do you want me to link it in the chat as well, or did you just kind of want it to be like us dudes talking about it and shit? I was asking for a partnership, and you know, she was game. My company will be like, you see, Josh, that's an issue. Josh, you don't understand. Drake is gonna come and kick your ass. Drake? Drake? Where's the door hole? You know, it's there. I put it right there. I was gonna cut it out. Okay. Go get the power saw. I want everyone to add to it? Alright. Everyone who sees it. Okay, give me a sec. I gotta do some Scrungle shit really quick. Fuck. No, I can go to Studio, because Studio actually loads the chat up a lot quicker. Where do I go? Shit. Content. Live. Streaming button. Perfect. You see it's in Meme Town? Okay. Shit, let me go ahead and grab it really quick. Oh my god, there's 166 videos on it now. Okay, let me grab this link. Okay. So that link right there is to add a bunch of shit to a music playlist. And I've already added some very funny haha songs. Let me see here. Yeah, the playlist is called Forcing 23,586 People to Create a Spotify Playlist. What's some of the shit I added? I added Pepper Coyote's No Cock Like Horse Cock. Obviously. Let me see. There's so much shit on here now. Rise Against Satellite. Chevelle's Face to the Floor. Neil Cicierga's Piss. Neil Cicierga's Bustin'. Aha's Take on Me. Obviously The Goat, Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Did I add anything else afterwards? Oh yeah. This was Fell's recommendation. Gunther's Ding Dong Song. And I think that was the last thing that I added to the list. Have a good day, Bungle. I'm gonna go get I'm gonna go... Fuck, I cannot read. I'm going to go sort stuff out. You have a good day, Josh. I hope you can get shit sorted out properly. Fuck, I gotta show that dude the vape I got. Not Josh. What is this motherfucker's name? Hold up, shit. I gotta show Spectral Chaos the fucking vape I got. Because now, unfortunately, it's just rubbing it in their face. Lol, they really meant this stream got added to the list. Huh? Why would this stream get added to the list? What the fuck? It didn't just automatically oh my god. How do I do- oh, hold on a minute. I need to do this really quick. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Fuck, no, no, no. Oh, hold on a minute. I need to do this really quick. I didn't need to do that. Ah, fuck. Fuck, no, no. Who did that? Did I just accidentally do that? Because it doesn't show that it's... Are you fucking kidding me? Jasmine, why? Why would you do that? Jasmine, what the fuck? No, that's so stupid. Actually, I'm off the clock, so I'll be back. Oh, I know. I'd suggest stuff, but the one in my head of the caliber is pretty abysmal. It's funny. It's funny to shit on people when no one's shat on you yet. People are gonna start finding clips. They're gonna be like, hey, do you guys remember when she said the really bad word? Yeah! How does one contribute to the list? Click, I believe it's click on the playlist. Like, click on the link that I put in the chat. And then it should ask you if you want to join in making the playlist. I accidentally did it twice because when I first clicked on it, I didn't realize that I was on my MMD account. So now I have both my normal and my MMD accounts on there. Which is why you can see my face twice. So Jasmine, a question that I wanted to ask you is, does it have to just be meme music, or can it be like any type of music? Because I have a lot of normal shit that I can add. Like, contrary to a funny haha belief, I don't just listen to meme music. A lot of the music that I listen to is pretty, I wouldn't say milquetoast, but it's definitely dad rock. Any video at all. Oh, any video you say. I'm gonna find something really funny to add. Because I have to do it, like, with manually putting in the links. Let's go ahead and get in PC view, because it's gonna be more interesting doing it like this. Let me see. Only plays Orbeez. French guy destroys life with Orbeez. Has no one just clipped it and put it on YouTube yet? Because I saw that it was on Instagram. Oh my god. Tomar, it's you! Nah. It's like, can you believe a guy filled his bathtub with Orbeez? It's Josh! Oh my god! It's the fabled man himself, Josh! Okay, genuinely though. Only plays Simpins. Okay. I don't think I have any, like, weird shit saved in my liked videos, but I would definitely like to add some of these. Yep, I'm a normie when it comes to liking videos. Unavailable videos are hidden. I swear I've looked through these things. I've done it like 5 times. There's no unavailable videos on this. I'm a fucking normie, dude. It's just all music. Fucking tattoo. This would be a good one to add. Hold on. Because I gotta do this shit manually. It sucks. A guy in biz. No, a guy in a biz. Jesus. Man's taking it a little bit too seriously. I'm kidding. That is actually so fucking funny. Let me see. Freak on a leash, clever enough. Spacebound seduction. Oh, Nelly. Oh, dude. I'm gonna add some fucking tattoo shit. Just to fuck with you guys, because it's like, wait, why is it Russian now? Oh my god! Russian fake lesbians! Share. Yes. Yes! Ah, my eyes! Check the top of the list. What's at the top right now? Oh my fucking god! Your name is Retard?! Dude, that shit so fucking killed me. I was like, what the fuck? That is awesome! And then in that video, I think the guy commented and was like, happy I could help. Oh, that shit was so good. Kush, Deja Vu when I'm gone, 3 AM. Yeah, we got fucking Terror Squad in this bitch. Yes. Yes. I would love to do the Rockaway. That is the dance that every man can do. I 100% believe Despacito is on the list. Jasmine, confirm or deny? Do we have to grab Despacito? Stacy's mom. Hoots Force! Yes! Oh my god, yes! I fucking love this song so much. It sounds so intense for no fucking reason. I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so fantastic. Yes. Numb, One Step Closer, Scar Tissue, Other Side, Can't Stop. Bailey Plotchik, yes. I'm just adding all of the tattoo songs I have in my fucking liked playlist for this shit. Add it? Alright, hold up. Let me grab, this first. Despacito, it's Daddy Yankee and he's touching my winky. I really wanna touch his stinky. Do they have, let me see. Louis Fonti. Is it dude? Yeah, Louis Fonti. 349, 442. I want it to where it's, like, actually from the album. Give me a sec. Yes, that's the album version. Okay. Because honestly, like, when listening to music, I don't like if it's like, okay, it starts with an interlude, or it starts with talking and shit. Add EDM pop, and the EDM pop version of Despacito? Dude. It's so much shit. It's crazy. Despacito remix. Ah, Justin Bieber? Justin a beaver? Yeah, I nutted on a beaver. The fuck you gonna do about it? I'd be like, who the fuck is this VTuber? Oh, they said the bad word. Now I don't want to watch the playlist. EDM pop. Alright. Major Lazer? Brother. I'm gonna add just the first one on top. I added Despacito too. There's a second version of Despacito. Is it just all in English or Spanish? I'd love to let this man touch my tra-la-la. Someone should add the song NSFW by by Psycho Stick, featuring Bill Manspeaker of Green Jello. I'm putting this one here. Deadass. You said any fucking video? Hey, what the hell is my money doing at your house, Fred? I wanna watch that really quick. Hold on. This video is actually really fucking... Is that... What? What? I didn't fucking do that! Stop it! No! Stupid bitch! Hey, what the hell is my money doing at your house, Frank? There's so much.
What do you mean the bank is out of money?
Insolvent? You only have enough cash for the next 3 customers? Hey,
just a second here. No, I don't have your money here. It's in Bill's house and Fred's house.
Hey, what the hell you doing with my money in your house, Fred?
I love Mo so much, dude. Mo is my favorite fucking character in The Simpsons. It is nuts. I love Mo so fucking much. Okay. Let's get back to adding from my playlist. Oh yeah, for any people who love Unsub and Tectone, Techie's apparently at some point gonna be on the Unsub podcast. Man's making moves. Let's go. Also, this dude has mad fucking gains now. I was like, damn. Can't say what I want to say. Hold on, I want to change the name of the stream really quick, because at this point, this is not just talking about Cat's stupid ass anymore. I'm gonna be, like, talking about Katliente and memeing with the chat. I think I spelled memeing wrong. How do you spell memeing? Okay, it is that. Okay. You can spell it with either M-E-M-E-I-N-G or take out the extra E. Okay. I'm gonna make myself look like a loser. I'm gonna say M-E-M-E-I-N-G. Yeah, I'd like to buy a vowel. I'm happy I'm going to live for GTA 6. Yeah, guys, if you need a fucking reason to live, the strip clubs in GTA 6 are gonna be fucking fire. Just saying. Did you see the fucking ass on that one Spanish chick? Oh my god. Actually, I think she's a Latina. But same fucking difference, dude. God damn. Just the ass physics in that game are gonna be going nuts. Let me see. Let me get back over to my liked videos. Okay. Like, I gotta check because I'm stupid. Yes. Shit off of Eminem's Encore album is so fucking dumb, but it's so funny. Yes. Yes! Why is this recommended, who are you? Not again! I will not sell out one of your coworkers, god damn it! I have no clue. I don't know who he is. Josh is a very good bean. He did no such fucking thing! Yeah, sure, I'll let it be in my library. I don't go two shits. Well, you see, this mystical little creature on the screen is what the Zoomers and the Alphas refer to as a quote-unquote VTuber. I have no idea what they are, I just know that I'm a random cat on the screen. Well, you see, Mark. Well, you see. Okay, I think right now this is gonna be the last thing that I add to the playlist. I thought you were acting suspicious. I can see these two motherfuckers just being in a VC with each other and just being like, dude, what the fuck is that? No, man, just chill, just chill. Just chill, it's fine. It's just a meme, boy. You were like, yo, hop on. Hop on what? Just fucking hop on the business account, man. You gotta see this shit. She's fucking green, man. I didn't know chicks could be green. What about She-Hulk? That's different, man. Well, you're definitely an interesting one. Hey, just be lucky that he didn't look up one of the ones with their tits out, man. Those ones are the real wild ones. I'm gonna meet the Amazing Digital Circus next month? Dude! Jasmine's making fucking waves, man. That shit's crazy. I hope you have a good time with that. Aw, shit. Do you think you're gonna fuck with me? No, stop. I see that more YouTubers are retiring? Apparently the Outdoor Boys are retiring too. Oh, that's sad. I like how it's like, normal person finds the stream. This is very strange. People who know what VTubers and this kind of garbage are. Yeah, no, she's one of the normal ones. This is... It can get much worse than this. Who the fuck is this? Alyssa Mercant is calling out Aspen for asking Twitch to take action after he applauded her losing her job. I mean, look, if you're not doing good at your job, you deserve to get fired, not sorry. He's definitely bringing this up next meeting. He's like, well, you see, Josh over here likes green women, and he was watching this weird moving thing. You know, the weirdest shit is, she has figures in her background that I'm pretty fucking sure are also more of these things called quote-unquote VTubers. Anime's cringe. What the fuck is that bear? Why was he watching these things? You know, and he does it on the company dime, and he's doing it all this shit. You know, I bet he thinks that the book on the table is a Death Note too. You know that weird anime shit? It's like, Mark! No! Don't you got a pizzeria to go back to? Do you know cock and goom? Children are learning about Inspect Element. Oh, fuck, man, Blackfire. Shit. No. Don't get tempted. Don't get tempted by Blackfire, you motherfucker. Mark actually likes anime. Time to pay him off. It's like, ew. I don't know whether those figures and that bear are from a girly anime, but dude, you found the weirdest shit. Watch Precure. Hatsune Miku, Peter Griffin, yes. Let me see. What other shit do I got going on? What's going on over on DA? DA is DeviantArt for all of those that are uninitiated to the cringe. Seriously though, Mark is my boss, so let's hope I have a job still by tomorrow evening. You're a good person. You're a good person. Why is this one just named 2? I'm gonna rename it Bungle. I don't know. Bungle. No AI. VTuber. Damn it. That'll work. Update, please. Thank you. What is DeviantArt? Is that like Imager? Fuck. Everyone who's smart in the chat, did Imager happen first? Or did DeviantArt happen first? Because it says that it's like 25th anniversary up here. We got more notifications, and what's in the watch? Sweet, customize the profile. I gotta add more shit at some point to the fucking Project Sakai model list, but... I'm fucking lazy. I'm a lazy bum. DeviantArt is that place where you can find all the weird inflation fetish pictures. And the very confusing pictures of, pregnant women. I don't even fucking know anymore, dude. It's just, I know that I got some traction over there, so I post stuff. I don't know. It's basically just, like, for sharing pictures. That's pretty much it. Sometimes people are like, okay, I'm gonna write on here. I'm like, no, dude, just go to, like, Wattpad or, like, what is it, AO3 or whatever, or fanfiction.net. Hi, Christian. The pregnant man. Oh, it doesn't show up in the fucking on-screen chat. Fuck. How long do you stream? Usually, I stream for 2 hours. I usually do not stream on Saturday or Sunday. But I kind of just wanted to talk today, so that's why I'm here, I guess. Let's see. I usually stream Monday through Friday, or at least attempt to, starting around 8:15 a.m. EST. For, like, the last week, I've accidentally been streaming up until, like, 30 minutes before another streamer's stream starts, which I think is really funny. But I also watch him, so it's not that big of a deal. Mark just told me to join the meeting VC and all the higher ups are there. Are we witnessing a fucking firing live, dude? You better get a fucking promotion after this. It's like your promotion to double what you were, but you're still not the CEO. You know, these VTuber things, I think they could help with our marketing strategy. No, VTuber marketing is ass. Sucks. Sucks so bad. Let me see. Has anything else been happening on the Dick Squad? Nope. I like how it's like Matthew didn't even fucking leave. I feel like that would have been like the turncoat to be like, hey, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. This bitch is crazy. Ah, yes, this is a campaign. Do your business with Born Development! Technically not sponsored. Ah, my fucking hand. I think, like, this is the main reason why I don't like streaming that much. I just keep, like, being like, oh my god, dude, my hands fucking hurt like hell. What other shit? What other shit? Let me see. Fuck. You know, the only thing that sucks is when you do nothing in life, you really don't have things to talk about. I mean, let's see. The last stream was a crash out stream. Don't recommend that to anybody at this point. Even though I said some massive truths, I still don't want to have people's first impression of me being like, oh my god, why is she just screaming? Why is her mic clipping? What's wrong with your hands? Severe arthritis. I'm only 27, and I have severe arthritis at this point. Like, I've had it since I've been about 14, but it gets worse whenever I'm, like, doing anything. And a lot of times when I'm on stream, I accidentally fidget with my fingers, so it makes the joints act all springy and stuff, and I don't like it. Let me see. Did you do the daily Wordle? Now, I'm not Northern Lion. I'm not smart enough to know what Wordle even is. I know what it is, I just don't really care about it all that much. Why has this now become the stalling stream? Oh, well, if you really want to freak out your, co-workers, we can play some Nikkei. Let the chat help you, Engagement 101. Oh yeah, that's true, we can literally just talk. I always forget about that. Northern Lion mentioned, of course, dude, Northern Lion is a Chad, dude. Crazy shit. I love it so much. Like, especially when he's doing, like, shit with his friends, like playing games. Oh my god. Whenever I hurt my hands, I wrap them. I may have to start doing that again, too. My main thing has been, like, I'll soak them in, like, cold water a little bit, and then I'll soak them in hot water to make it stop a bit. But I also haven't taken any pain medication today. So maybe that's why. I mean, my back stopped hurting since I stopped being fat. But now my hands are just like, all the pain that would go to your back, boom, now your fucking hands. It turns out they wanted to promote me to Chief Operations Officer. Everybody, give a round of applause for Josh. Let's fucking go! Yes! Congratulations! Northern Lion is my favorite streamer of your favorite streamer. Yes, he is. Like, I feel like if you don't know who Northern Lion is, you need to go do your research, because, like, just the out-of-pocket clips that the fucking Library of Lortino fucking post, oh my god. Fan-fucking-tastic. I always knew you could do it. You recognize him anywhere, he's a bald man with glasses. Oh my god, why is this the first picture that pops up? No! Curse, you read it. Oh my fucking god! I'm sorry. DDP yoga? Bro, that sounds filthy. It's like, you need to try some DDP yoga. Some deep penetration yoga. Steve Jobs is still alive. It got rid of my tendonitis in my elbow, though. Do you think that it actually could work out for my arthritis in my hands, though? Because I've had this shit for, let's see, since I've been, like, around, like, 13 or 14, I would say. God, I really hate that I used to like drawing so much. Let's see. Why in the hell am I not able to deck out 13 years? Well, what the fuck's wrong with me? Did I just mark my age as 25 instead of 27? God, I'm going senile. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're an artist? I try to fucking be. A lot of the shit that I've pumped out in, like, the last year is honestly not that great, to be honest. Let me see. Let me get into my traditional and my digital. This is pretty much just all my stuff that I have right now on my DA. I mainly do stuff with, like, ripping models and stuff right now, though. I try. That was done in pen. That's why it looks so weird. I think Bungle needs to go to sleep. She's going crazy, or maybe that's how she wants us to think of her. No. I got brain issues. You're so cute. So cute. Why at some point was I drawing tits this way? This just doesn't make any sense. They wouldn't go into the shirt, like, unless how huge is this shirt? And why the fuck am I dressed like Shaggy Rogers? That's why you want DeviantArt? That, and also... Let me see how many people I have following my DA now. Hold on. 1,400 people? I kind of just post whatever I feel like posting. I'm also the primary ripper right now for Bang Dream Girls Band Party. No, I don't get paid to do this. No, I do not sell the models. I'm also a model editor. I did this using a lot of parts from a friend, and also one of my other friends gave me, like, some tips on what to do for certain parts. Let me see. Oh yeah, most of the Precure stuff is edits. Like, this is, like, some stuff that I modeled myself on top of edits of stuff. Utari heads. Game rip. Let's see. Game rip with model editing. You know IKFK animation? No, I do not. I don't get around that often. But this one's really old. This one I think took like 3 days. That's just a model rip. Model rip. I want to go back and redo these because I ended up editing it where, like, her cone doesn't look as weird on her head. But I never put it out for some reason. I don't know why. And this is my favorite one that I edited together. That's a lot of Precure. Dude, I used to be fucking obsessed with this shit. Because for the longest time, publicly, no one was putting out, like, civilian forms. My friend Miju has all the cure forms of every character. So I was like, alright. Well, it's technically magical girl form, whatever. So I took it upon myself because a friend of ours, Karai no Oni, ended up ripping stuff from a 3DS game called Happiness Charge 3DS, which had, like, all the hair and all the outfits and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab a base, any random base, grab the heads, grab the hair and the outfits. I'm gonna put them out. Because you're allowed to. Can you tell me what a model editor does? Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at these ones. I can actually... Let me do this a lot. easier, because I do have the models right now on file. I'll pull up Miku Miku Dance. Let me see. MMD Utilities, Models, Precure. Oh, Worst Season, Happiness Charge. Form changes. Let me pull up Sherbert Ballet. Okay. So this is a form change. For those who don't know, there is a modeler by the name of not Hutaru, sorry. There's a modeler by the name of Yakip, I'm probably pronouncing their name wrong, that did one variation of form changes for the Season Happiness Charge Precure. They never did the second variation. Let me go ahead and pull up what they actually put out first so that this makes more sense. Oh, you're in it. I've seen stuff like this before. Yep. If you recognize any of the shit, I used to go by Jelly Hearts a really long time ago. Let me see. Oh my god, the picture's so tiny. Why is the picture so small? Oh my god. So they put out these. It's so fucking tiny. What is the images? Hold on. Oh, fucking... I'm restricted because I don't live in Japan. Shake my head. Anyways, you see the blue one right here? How they're in like a green costume? If you can even fucking see it. This is what they put out. And they never put out the secondary ones, which are technically their first form changes. But Happiness Charge 3DS had them. So with some help from a friend named Mijumara number 1, we ended up getting these put out. You want to know something really funny? I could probably, like, whip up a version of Cure Wink because of this heart right here. Why is it going into the tiara? No! I might have to do a second version of these at some point. And just pull the tiara... Pull the tiara! Oh my god. Pull this up a little bit so that it's not clipping into the hair. Nice balls, bro. Oh, sorry. Shit. Yeah, I know, like, I can use a VPN, but the ones that Opera gives, like, none of them are specifically for Japan. Nope, something glitched. Nope. MMD, you are still pathetic, but I love you. Wee. Anyways. Haven't seen this MMD interface in a decade? Dude, I refuse to fucking change it. I'm gonna get way too confused. Any animations. I myself do not make or rip animations. I do, however, work with them. And let me go ahead and pull up my other channel, which is literally all MMD content. It's a very fail-worthy channel. I make animations? Damn. I tried to once. I think it took... Let me see. One time I fucked around and it took like a day. But then whenever I try to make anything else, it's like, okay, this is gonna be like a months-long process. I just get bored. Up, 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 up! Don't look at all of that shit that's not put out yet. Silly geese. You know, like, I use models that are made by other people or by game companies. I use ripped stuff. Let's see. Personally made motions and stuff like that. I'm a freelance animator who is currently in remote position for a video game. Wow! I wish I was that cool. Yeah, I got a lot of shit. I have to go back and remake a lot of stuff that I made years ago. Because it was all really bad quality. Like, there was a time in my life where I did not realize that you have to change the output scaling for your video and then also change stuff to 60 FPS. I was very aloof about it. Also, I apologize for the burps. I'm the laughing stock of the company, but you're the chief operations officer now. Like, I think right now, all of these ones back here are done in, like, really weird resolution and frame rates. So they need to be remade. Did Sakai have to be remade too? Yeah. Anything on my channel, on this one, the MMD channel, that's SD and standard definition and high definition, I cannot fucking talk, has to be remade, because for some reason now, like, YouTube is like, okay, this used to be good, but now it's gonna look like shit. I'm like, son of a bitch. And the sad thing is, some of these lower quality videos have gotten thousands of views. Very specifically this one. Dreaming Princess Pretty-Cure. Standard definition, high definition. Oh my god. 10,000, no, now 12,000 views on a really shitty video. I don't blame the one person for disliking it. I was told that YouTube changes the way they compress videos and make them lower quality. Yep. Oh, it fucking sucks. Cause, like, for a while I thought high definition was fine. No, now you gotta go to fucking 4K. Where's a 4K video I put out? Really? Even ID Smile is? Jesus Christ. Yep, so now all my videos have to be rendered up to 4K resolution over on this channel. And I would try to do the same thing with this channel that we're on right now, but... no. I would have to have everything completely plugged in through an Ethernet cable, and I don't have enough space to do that. I don't feel like running a track on my floor for that, so... Oh yeah, this is a video that got remade from a while ago. Let me see if I can actually pull up the original version of this, because it still is available on Nico Video. Hold on, let me see. I should be able to just get to it by doing MMD Precure in Japanese. Let me see. Pure Oasis. Why did you start doing this? I got influenced by a creator, I found the video, known as Hutariwap, who does really good model work. Their models are all private, but I still really like them. They serve as a huge inspiration to a lot of people. And, you know, honestly, their work is fantastic. Let me go ahead and pull them up. Morning, Danny. So this is their Twitter account right now. Let me go into their media tab, actually. They do all of this by hand. In, I think right now it's Blender. I don't think they still use Meta. But, like, to get that from this... Yeah, there's a reason why it's, like, upper echelon. The only reason why they stopped distributing stuff is because people were redistributing it, which is very looked down upon in the scene, so... Like, look, they even made a man. They've been doing this for a while. They've been doing this, I think, since, like, the early 2010s. Like, here's their Mao. It obviously looks a lot better than whatever I could put out because they're doing it completely from scratch. But just pretty much one-to-one with whatever is in the anime. It's fantastic. I'm gonna tell people this again, because people keep being stupid and asking them for downloads. No, they will not give you their downloads. I want to become an editor so bad. Bro, I just saw a funny still frame of the rabbit from DMC and I want to make memes from it. I am stupid. Yep, Bungle Scrungle MMD has the videos. Thank you for promoting my pathetic little ass. Because I can't. It's like, I try to. And it's just... It's like, nope, you promoted it. We're not gonna show your stuff to other people now. Get fucked. Oh, how the turntables. I always find it interesting how YouTube started out. But is this full-time or do you have a job outside of it? I currently do not have a job. Neither does my husband. We're still trying to find work. It's difficult as shit because of where we are. I'm not gonna say the exact town, but we live in, like, central, a tad bit upstate New York. And just the work culture out here fucking sucks. Because places will say that they're hiring, and they just won't be hiring, actually. And it's been really annoying. He's been looking for work now for 4.5 years, which is very unfortunate because I think at this point we've only had one job that even attempted to take him in, but then it was found out to be a scam, which is annoying. And for me, I've been trying to get a job since, let me see, when did I get fired from Salvation Army for doing all the work? 2022 or 2023? No, it couldn't have been 2023. It had to be 2022. Damn, at that point, get job assistance. Jobs are fucking crazy. We've been trying to. Like, the only assistance that I can get, point blank period, one of these phones, it's a flip phone, listen to it, and food stamps. Well, technically it's called SNAP. And the main reason we get that is because we have a child. Our daughter is 9. She will never be on the stream. I'll say this, she'll never be on the stream physically. She was on the stream at some point because she came downstairs, and then Jasmine decided to pull Chicken Jockey out of their ass. I tried to get a job for forever. I get money from apps in the meantime. Combo, I've been meaning to fucking talk about that, honestly. I try doing that. None of these things will fucking pay me out, period. And I'm like, alright, well that's time I fucking wasted. I think I've been doing that shit now since Swag Bucks was a thing. Let me look this up. A loyalty reward program? This can't be it. I remember that there was something where it's like, it was an app that, like, you mainly did scratch cards. Free cash is good so far. Oh no, the link is purple. That means that I've recently looked at it and decided no. Oh boy. I don't remember when. Recently they've been pulling some bullshit. I guess like they were kind of like, okay, too many people are using this. We gotta kind of finagle our fingers around a little bit. I wish we had positions available, but we're full now, and it's unfortunate to hear so many people struggle to keep steady employment. And I'm here as a COO, making decent money without doing much. Look, you are allowed to brag about your position. You worked your fucking ass off for it. Genuinely, the shit that I don't like seeing is, you know, people like Amaranth, or whatever, to other people who are more, like, internet savvy right now, where it's like, they're complaining about only making $1 million a month off of streaming and OnlyFans. Like, really? Only $1 million? Dude, I'd be able to pay off my entire rent for, like, what, like, let's see, $1 million. I'd probably never have to pay rent to my mother again. I'd be like, fuck yes, dude. Also, I'm not living with her in her house. My mom has 2 houses, and we live in one of them. That's going to actually be going to me. Like, it's pretty much 50-50 in my name right now. God, I need a fucking job. The rent on this place is only $400 a month, and I can't even fucking do that. But I'm trying. We're both trying to find work. It's not like we're like, oh, well, we're just gonna live off the system. No, dude, I hate people that do that. Oh, the people I hate the most? The ones that decide to have, like, 5 kids and just live off of their social security and their welfare. Like, dude, you're making it so that those kids are gonna want to fucking kill themselves. That is fucked up. You're gonna make it so that your kids will definitely want you more dead than putting you in a retirement home. That is fucked up. You seen that clip of Trump saying his dad gave him a small loan of $1 million? Well, the problem is that's how rich people always see it. It's like, $1 million is chump change. You wanna know what's chump change to me? A fucking penny. Because a penny is pretty much useless. Especially, like, in today's economy. But I don't really see, like, any other form of currency as chump change. Like, a dime can get you places, a nickel can get you places sometimes. A quarter can get you a cart at Aldi. If you have enough quarters, you can pay, like, you can pay with quarters. A dollar bill is just fun to have. If you know, you know. It's a small loan. I know, but still. Like, rich people are on a whole different mental level than I'll ever be on. Cause how in the fuck is making $1 million a month seen as a loss? That's just crazy to me. Like, what I see as a loss is when I tell people, don't donate because I don't feel like making money this month. But even then, like, I'll say this. I begged for money once, and it was to get my final phone bill paid off. But it was only because I didn't properly have the money for it. And people helped out. And I said thank you. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you guys, oh my god, please donate to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I don't have anything going on, like, come on. Plus, I also was able to buy my cat food. Like, I try. I really do. And then people were also like, we donate to you because we like seeing what you're doing. And we want to support you in ways that we can, which is watching, and some of us will donate. And I always say this, do not donate to me or to any other streamers unless you have the money to live without that donation comfortably. Money may come as a reward, but it can disappear even faster. Cherish what truly lasts beyond wealth. True. Very true. That's why, to me, I don't care if my husband makes money or not. At least not right now. I definitely want him to make money, but it's like, if you're not able to find work right now, I will not leave you because you don't have money. That is stupid. We're parents and we both live in the same house, and we still care about each other. Having the income would be nice. It would make it so that we would be able to live ourselves and make me not feel like as big of a piece of shit as I do a lot. But I'm not gonna leave someone just because they don't have a job right now. Like, that's just shallow and petty. Because at that point, then I'd be like, well, are you gonna do the same thing to me? I would hope not. Don't start smoking. You have someone you love, so that's kind of worth $1 million, not gonna lie. It's so hard to find people that actually are normal nowadays to fall in love with. Like, I've been with my partner, Fel, who, if you didn't notice this little frog person on the screen, that's him. That's what he wanted to be represented by on my streams. I've been with him since we've been in high school. So, it's kind of hard to be like, why am I still with you? And say that in, like, a rational mind. You know what I mean? It's like, you spent 10.5 years, it's getting close to 11 years with someone, you have a kid with him, why would you want to leave now just because of monetary shit? That just doesn't make sense. Like, when you've put enough time and effort into something, giving it up just kind of seems like a thing that just isn't really on the table at that point. Will we ever get married? No. I went over this last stream as I was in, like, fucking crazy wacko mode, right? I don't like marriage. I think it's a sham nowadays. Getting divorced if anything really fucked up happens is way too much of a hassle and costs way too much money. It costs way too much money to even get married in the first place. So, it's not worth it all the way around. At least not for me, to be honest. Pokemon's so fake, she's not even a real Pokemon fan. Are you guys just talking about Pokemon in the chat? You got a high school boyfriend for 10 years? Well, he's not in high school anymore, dum-dum. He's about a year younger than me. He's gonna be turning 27 on the 28th. And I turned 28th on September 13th. Like, we met each other in high school. It's the funniest shit. I don't know if I've ever properly gone into the story full-on stream. But... he does not like older women. All of his other girlfriends that he ever had were younger than him by, like, a year. Oh, we at least stay in our lane. I remember that I met him on Facebook, of all places, which is really funny. There were a couple of girls that I ended up becoming friends with and then fell out because they started being really stupid. A couple of them ended up friending me on Facebook, and Fel was like, oh, well, some of my friends that I talked to on Facebook friended this girl. I'm gonna friend her too and just kind of talk to her. And at the time that was going on, I don't market myself as a slut because I used to be a slut. I was fucking banging, dude. Before I even was like, hey, we should hang out sometime, I was on a 3-day fuck spree with a 24-year-old. It was consensual, by the way. I didn't get raped. The only reason why I point that out, I was 16 at the time. Okay? I was fucking anything at that point, okay? Like, at that point, before I even got into a relationship with Fel, right? I had already fucked 7 people. I've been fucking since I've been about, like, 14. So at the time, move up a little bit. 16. I'm gonna turn 17 in a month because we met each other in August. I get with him. We kind of play around a little bit, you know the gist. And then I'm gonna say about like 2 weeks later, we start properly dating. Because the thing with the 24-year-old completely fell out. Because of his fucking obese piece of shit mother. But to be fair, it was for the best. I was dumb and naive and stupid. I just wanted dick, alright? So then afterwards, we date for about 3 months. I was being a needy piece of shit. I will definitely account to that. I wanted to know where he was at all times, what he was doing. I wanted to just hang out. It was mainly just, like, gangbanging and shit. Like, I was just like, okay, I want you over at my house. I want to do blah, blah, blah. I want to do whatever. For a 16-year-old boy, that is a lot. Okay? So I completely understand why he was like, I'm cutting this shit the fuck off. I was like November 6th of the same year. I think this was like 2014. I skipped school because I am severely depressed, because he was the longest boyfriend I had had up to that point. I skipped school. The next day I come back, I see him with one of his female friends holding her hand. I then skip about a week of school. Because I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself, this is fucked up. Is what it is, right? And then I come back, and then he's with her for probably another week. And then he realizes she was just using him for his willy, which is really fucked up, and then ended up turning it around. And this is why I say this rape shit, like, women always claiming rape when nothing happened is fucking retarded. She claimed that he raped him. That did not fucking happen. He barely even fucking touched her, okay? And she had no fucking proof of it. And for some reason, because she was the quote-unquote attractive one in their group, number one, A-size tits, no fucking ass, okay? And also she had braces, that's immediately a turn-off for if you're trying to fucking sleep with someone, okay? By the way, we were all minors at this point. I'm not talking about this in, like, my current lens of being a 27-year-old. The entire situations of, like, everyone fucking everyone at that point. It's high school. It's fucked up. I know that. I get that. Okay? So then we end up kind of just talking to each other as friends. We don't really get back together all that much, right? And we get together, and I end up getting pregnant. Yeah. My kid is a butt baby. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. And then, you know, like, we're kind of, like, going on and off and everything like that. Neither of us really took it that seriously, until my brother thought that I had cancer because I had lost so much weight. Now, at the time that my brother pointed that out, you don't know what a butt baby is, Danny? Oh, let me let you in on some fucking information. If a chick gets pregnant, from anal sex, and the lube drip, and the cum drips down into her pussy, that's a butt baby. When the baby is formed like that. No one fucking tell my child. Please. Anyways, going forward, we get to be about like a month from when school ends. Junior year, okay? Goodbye. Goodbye, Josh. I'm sorry that I made you so concerned. It's like, oh, she's talking about sex. This is disgusting. I'm sorry. Yes, that can happen. The piss droplets! You know what, gang? That's pretty gross. That's why it's like, don't tell the kid. Never tell her. You didn't get pregnant from vag? Nope. Anytime that I did that shit, I was like, I must be infertile. And then it happens with anal? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus. I told you I was a slut. This is why I don't market myself as being a slut, because I've been through the ringer. I know how fucked up it is. So, as I'm not really knowing that I'm pregnant, but I can kind of feel the inklings of it, because I haven't had the drip. My friend, the one who introduced Fel to me in the first place, tells me that she is in a relationship with another man and Fel. I called her a whore and beat the shit out of her. I almost got expelled from school because of that. Because I also almost threw her into the pool because we were doing pool shit, alright? And we were the only two that were up there, sitting in the balcony like where you just can't be swimming. Because I had said it's like, I quote-unquote have my period even though I don't. I just felt like shit. And I didn't want to puke in the pool. On the opposite side of this, Fel starts vomiting like a motherfucker, can't properly come to school. He's vomiting during class when he does come to school. And that's kind of like the tell of, like, you're starting to feel your chick's emotions with that shit. Humans are weird. Humans are very fucking strange, because there are times when you can actually have that happen. And, like, there would be some times when I would have morning sickness and other times when I didn't. Whenever I didn't, he was having that morning sickness. It was fucking weird. Jesus, excuse me. So, it all leads up to, I end up losing a massive amount of weight over summer vacation. I end up going down to let me see, I think it was 143 pounds. Now, in my teenage to adult life, you're talking about that weird pregnancy empathy thing with males, that means he loves you? Well, of course he did. Otherwise, he wouldn't, like, be still reaching out to be like, hey, are you alright? Is everything okay? Hey, do you want to talk? Whatever. Also, at that point, I just didn't want to be in a relationship because I was severely depressed. And then later on, finding out that was because of the pregnancy and my weird-ass emotional flips, and pregnancy is stupid. Don't get pregnant. I made it so I can't anymore, so yay. How the fuck do you lose weight when pregnant? That's crazy. I was not eating at all. So whatever nutrition and like whatever nutrients you have when you eat, usually when a woman is pregnant, it goes to the fetus first, and then the rest of whatever is left over spreads out to the woman. Well, I was not eating anything. Half of the time I wasn't even drinking water. And I wonder why Daisy's weird sometimes. It's like, no, you didn't fucking feed her properly. So my brother ends up coming up from, like, for vacation to visit my mom and everything, because at the time he was living down south. And he looks at me And he asked me if I have cancer. And I said, no, I'm just losing a lot of weight. So my mom, like, actually, let me backpedal on that for a second. My grandmother saw me a couple days before my brother came up to visit. And she told my mom that you need to get her a pregnancy test because I have a feeling that she's pregnant. So my mom does that, same day that my brother is going to come over to visit. I take the pregnancy test, it turns out positive. This was in August. My daughter was born in January, by the way, so this is, like, why this is bad. On that same day, my brother's like, oh my god, do you have cancer? What's going on? No, I looked terrible, dude. It's not a stupid question. I actually looked like I was severely ill. That's why he asked, because it's like, I looked gaunt as fuck. I looked like I had, like, I honestly did look like I had cancer. But then we take the pregnancy test, turns out I'm positive. And so we told my brother. He goes out to his car and he cries. And the one thing he said was, she's never gonna go to college now. I'm like, dude, I was never gonna fucking go to college in the first place. Are you kidding me? All I want is my fucking GED or my standard diploma, and that's it. The pregnancy was not gonna fucking change that, okay? I had that mindset from the time that I went into middle school. I was like, I'm just gonna graduate from high school and then that's it. I'm just gonna go and find a job. Clearly that didn't fucking happen, did it? Even without the kid, that wouldn't have happened because the job market fucked up, but I digress. We now skip forward more. Me and Fel are spending more time together. I ended up dating, like, 2 more people in the span of that time. And I was like, I don't expect you to stay because I don't want you to have to be the father of a child that doesn't have a dad in their life right now. Like, obviously, regardless, Fel was still gonna be there, but it wasn't gonna be, like, as, like, the active parent living in the house. You know what I mean? We were, like, still kids. I was, let me see. When I had Daisy, I was 18. He was 17. I was like, I don't want you to fuck up your life because you got me pregnant. I want you to go and do whatever you were gonna do in your life. Because it's my fault. And I do completely blame myself for this because I should have been on birth control. We should have been using condoms. And I should have brought all this up because I'm the older person in this, even if it's by 8 months. So, I was like, I don't want you to ruin your life because of what I did, pretty much. And he did. He went off and he got part of Job Corps, which is like a job program that can help you to find work. He went into the military. He worked as a security guard. And when he was in the military, we've already told this story a lot of times, so I'm sorry if it's like kind of rehashing or whatever. But to pivot off a bit to what he has done, he ended up getting injured in boot camp because he got a concussion. They didn't take care of it for 3 days. He had to get a needle shoved through his eye because of it. Think about Death Bates 2, that kind of thing. And then he goes back to live with his dad, and then he comes and lives with me, and it is what it is. Now we're here, right? And we try our best. So I end up going through the pregnancy and everything like that perfectly fine. Daisy comes out fine. Daisy's my daughter's name. January 21st. And everything is fine. I have to be out of school for a couple of months technically on bed rest, even though I wasn't because I was still going to the middle school to do in-school work technically. I didn't have to take the SATs because my math teacher helped me out a lot. All that kind of stuff. I end up graduating. I don't go to my graduation because someone had threatened to try and kill me. That was also saying that she was fucking Fel at the time, which there was no proof of it. Just disgusting, disgusting shit. And after I graduate, Fel goes into 12th grade. He ends up getting expelled because he took alcohol to school because he was just depressed and just didn't want to be there anymore. And, well, after that, kind of a bunch of nothingness. It's like, yeah, all the stuff happened with Fel. I end up going into a severe depression and end up getting really suicidal, take a lot of pills, they don't do anything. It was fucked up. And my grandmother, rest in peace, Barbara, I still love you, pretty much took the brunt of taking care of Daisy when I just straight up could not. And I thank her every day for that. Because she didn't have to. Don't cry, you dumbass. Don't cry. Oh my god. But yeah, all of everything kind of led us to where we are now. I've had a couple jobs, and to be honest, I hated them all. My favorite one that I ever had was working at the Salvation Army until I had been doing 5 people's jobs and was not properly trained on most of them, and then got fired because I couldn't reach all these stupid quotas. The Salvation Army thrift store does not actually care about you, by the way. That's why they raise their prices. Fuck them. Excuse me. And then Fel works multiple times at, like, places like Burger King and, like, a food distribution place and everything. And let me see. I think it was a bit after COVID started. Did he move in 2020 or 2021? Okay, so after he got basically taken out of the military, because he was going to be a Navy, part of the Navy that was working with, like, let me see, what was it? He was going to be what they call a nuke, which is when you're working with, like, I guess technically think of, like, kind of like Homer Simpson-esque kind of shit, right? So, after that, he goes and lives with his dad. He lives with his dad for, I think, about a year. We're seeing each other at this time. He's seeing Daisy sometimes. It's great. He has a fight with his dad, and he comes to live with me because every time he's ever had problems, I told him, you can come and live with me if anything happens. And this was when my mom was still living at the house, for God's sake. And I had asked her about it all the time, and she was like, it's fine. If he needs a place to live, he can come and live here. And then I think it was a couple of weeks before one of my birthdays, at 5 in the morning, he shows up on my porch. Stop crying! You're such a wimp. Yes, please stop crying, Danny. I'm gonna fucking punch you. I'm gonna come get you and I'm gonna punch you. Y'all haven't constantly been together? Our lives kind of dragged us apart. Like I said, I told him to go and do everything that he was going to do in the first place. Like, because I didn't want to ruin his life. But we would still talk and everything like that. Like, I don't count those times, like, normally. I do not count those times where we were apart as us being together. But to fudge the numbers and make people be like, oh my god, high school sweethearts do exist. They technically do, because, well, we've known each other and we've been doing stuff together and hanging out and everything since we've been in high school. So I count it as, like, the 10 and plus years. Like, to me, the relationship doesn't matter if it's, like, the physical thing or, like, the I love you and the I love you twos. I know that sounds stupid, but hey, it makes people be like, hey, no matter what, through ups and downs, if this shit can fucking work, your little kerfuffle that you're having with your man will work out. Because this feels like it should have been impossible. We still have each other. And Daisy actually has a father that cares about her. And yeah, we may not have jobs right now, but to be honest, it's just something that we gotta work through, and we'll get through it. We've gotten through a bunch of other shit. We'll be able to get through this. Ew, my nose is leaking now. That's bad. Ugh. Can I tell you guys something? I've been trying Tripleton Boot Camp? Trying to get money from grants and working with AI to help guide me. Tripleton trains you with coding, interviews, resumes, LinkedIn, and hooks you up directly with jobs, plus you don't pay till you get a job. I suggest you check it out, it's remote too. I will. Cause I won't lie, I mainly went through like Indeed to try and find work, and it just has not been working out. I think Fell's been doing the same thing, honestly. A lot of these job places, like, they don't properly send out your applications, even though they're like, okay, we did. I don't feel like they have been. Because honestly, I should have gotten something back, even like a rejection from the 2 jobs that I applied for just this week. It's really weird. Ghost jobs are bullshit. They don't make any fucking sense. Why in the hell would you have the links up to direct people to these things if they're not actually going to do that? It's just annoying. It really is. Ugh. But yeah, Belle was the one who kind of pressed me more into getting Daisy into pre-K instead of just going into kindergarten, and that really helped her out. He's the one who is smart enough to help her on this bullshit homework she gets. And, well, the only complaints I have is he doesn't do the dishes, but really? I feel like as, like, the woman of the house, I should probably be doing that, I'm not gonna lie. And so companies can lie about growth and get loans from the government? Oh, for God's sake, man. Like, they need more fucking money. Like, here's the thing. I've been mainly applying to, like, gas stations. Because they usually have very high turnaround rates of, like, hire to fire. And the fact that I haven't gotten anything back yet, I feel like that says volumes. Because I know for a fact, especially one of these that's open 24/7, it's a place called Cumbies, or Cumberland Farms, they have a massive turnaround rate. How in the hell do you not keep staff on overnight shifts? That's what I want. I want an overnight shift. Hi, V. Kira. They always need more money. It's how capital works. Oh, God. Welcome back to the political stream. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? He ain't my baby! Alright, thank you very much. The president is now represented by a dingo. It's what college was supposed to be. I haven't done it yet, and I'm dragging my ass, but I'm doing my research into grants that apply to me to cover tuition. I use AI like DeepSeek to help find it. Hello, algorithm brought me here. The algorithm has blessed another person, once again. Sorry, I just wanted to help. Sorry to go on. No, it's fine, Combo. You can say whatever. It is what it is. But, like, I'll definitely be looking into, like, different sites and different ways to do shit. So it's, like, we can actually find work, because the shit that is just like, hey, you can apply for a job here, here, and here. They don't fucking work anymore. And going to places, all they do is tell you to apply online. It doesn't even work. Your boyfriend got your kid into preschool. Nice job. I was putting it off for a while, though. Like, I was putting off a lot of stuff with her. Because I was so afraid to really have her do anything, because at the time where she was going to be going into preschool, that was the time when a lot of school shootings were happening, and I was just fucking paranoid. Like, I needed someone logical and reasonable to talk me into this shit. Because the entire time, I was like, I'm going to attempt to get her homeschooled properly, where it's like all online, because I don't trust these fucking schools. I think the only thing that's really happened is kids are dumb, and they'll bring knives on the buses, they get stopped. And then at some point, I think it was last year, did I ever talk about this? I might have talked about this at some point, I don't remember. Did I ever mention on stream how there was a bomb threat up at the high school? That might have been in 2023, I don't remember. I don't remember what grade the kid was in when it happened. But at some point in the last couple of years, someone called in a bomb threat on the high school, like right before school started. And that day was also a day when one of the elementary schools had a half day. Or was it a delay? Let me see. Okay, they had a 2-hour delay because of something, and Daisy and I were about to leave to go and put her on the bus. And I said, I just got this, basically it's a text, I just got this text from your school saying that up at the high school there's a bomb threat. So I'm not letting you go to school today in case there's more around some of the other schools. Because I'm not having my kid fucking die to some stupid little bomb shit, like, you know what I mean? You got a life to fucking live. I don't need this being the thing that fucks you up, alright? Ouch. Good mama instincts. Well, I also talked to Fel about it too, and he was like, you know, you didn't make a good decision for it, to be honest. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, Combo. I'm sorry for burping again, Jesus Christ. Unemployed for multiple years and unable to find work. I just got a cleaning license. It's pretty nice and pays 10 times better than any minimum wage job. Really? Really? I should probably look into doing that. I should probably actually clean up my house a lot better first, though. I'm not on Asmon levels of where, like... Apparently, Tectone said this. It's like him and a friend went over to Asmon's house, and they could barely fucking breathe. And then when they got outside to breathe, they were like, holy shit, that was bad. My house is not that bad. It's just, there's clutter in places, and really, it's just... Stuff needs to be taken care of. I can only take care of so much, but I can definitely take care of stuff, so... It's just, like, little things around, like, there's some clutter here and there or whatever. He's a nasty piece of work. He has literally gone on record saying that he doesn't want to take down his house because it's the house that his mother raised him in. And I'm like, dude, if it's that bad, where you are literally falling through your ceiling, because that is something that happened to him. He was in the attic looking for, I think it was like a dead animal or something. He said he smelt like a dead rat or a raccoon. And he fell through a ceiling. I'd be like, dude, it's clearly not up to code in the first place. Just take it down, get the original floor plan, and just have people build it again. It's not like you don't have the money to do it. Like, I get the sentimental value of it and everything like that, but he's even said, like, if and when he has kids, which please fix yourself first, thanks. If and when he has kids, he doesn't even want to raise his kids in that house. So, you know, what the fuck are you still doing with that place being nasty, dude? You're not gonna be able to get bitches if you can't bring them back to the house because they're gonna suffocate to death. Unless that's the shit you like, but to be honest, just choke them out a little bit. I heard bitches love that shit. And confirm. If the house has sentimental value, then treat it with more respect. I gotta do that with my house too, though, to be honest. But his place is just, I don't know, dude. It's gross. It's gross. Ugh. Found work through rental real estate companies and sign provider agreements. I can't fucking read the white text, Jesus. They just invoice them. It's definitely work, though. Here's the only problem, and I don't know if I've brought this up properly. I definitely haven't today. Neither of us have a driver's license or a car. That actually makes things so much harder, because they see that, and they're just like, oh, you're pathetic. Oopsies. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the crackhead down the street instead for this opportunity, but thank you very much for applying. Ugh. It's expensive! It's incredibly expensive to even get your license nowadays because of that Real ID integration and stuff too. Which is also like a passport apparently too, like it lets you fly. Which is really weird. I mean, you took the novelty out of a passport. What the fuck, man? The passports were cool. But with that incorporated as well, it now costs over $200 to even get your license. And that doesn't include getting a car, having the money to support that car, insurance, driving lessons, which they have to pay, and then getting to the driving lessons as well, because there are none in this town. Oh my god, dude, it's over probably, like, at this point, like, $2,000 to $3,000 to even learn how to drive, get a car, and that's if someone's lending you a car to drive, by the way. That's not even purchasing a car. And then also getting your license. Like, it's fucked. And then to take the test to even see if you can drive and have a license in the first place. Like, did you pay attention? No. How can I pay attention when I'm fucking shaking? Because every dream I've ever had about driving a car leads to just granny driving or death. I'm scared of it. And also people around here drive like lunatics. I'd rather not. It's just scary. You at least have an ID? Yes, I do. I have to go and get that renewed on my birthday this year. And I think when I do that, I'm also going to go and take Fel to get his redone as well. Because both of ours need to. Yep, we live in New York. Literally the worst place for all of this as well. Because you want to know the funny shit? We used to live in North Carolina a really long time ago. It's getting really close to 2 fucking decades. I was what a wee lad. Apparently down south, to be able to get a license and learn how to drive is so much cheaper. It's sad. It's fucking pathetic. My brother at some point told me, if you ever want to learn how to drive, I will bring you down to North Carolina and I will just have you get shit done down there. It's like, isn't that kind of bad? Like, everything that I register on is going to be like, well, you live in New York, but your license and your plates are for North Carolina. Like, I don't know how the fuck that would work. Like, it's not like you can get the plates turned over or anything. Or it's like, you know, the registration on your car, doing any of this other shit. Like, it's all registered in a different place. So I don't feel like that would work unless we move down there. And even then, I really don't want to. The bugs fucking scare me. Like, do you guys know about, like, the flying cockroaches, the pimento bugs? Or I guess technically it's wood roaches? Those things love to just fly, like, secretly into your house when you just like, okay, I opened the door a crack, there's now 5 of them in my house. Oh my god. That shit is terrifying. I got fucking scared as shit as a child by those things, because they wake you up, like, they make noise. I'm like, oh my god, no. Oh my god. No, I don't want to do that. You know the funniest shit? I think it was like an hour or so ago. I was talking about how we were showing off like Cure Oasis and like me making old MMD videos again. But then we got sidetracked very hard. And then it's like, okay, here's how I do model editing. Here's what I've done. Oh yeah, here's a story about how Fel and I got together in the first place. Like, what the fuck is going on? This stream is just fucking weird at this point. Thank God there are little to no insects where I live. You lucky motherfucker. I think right now the main thing we have is ants. And that's because we have a dirt cellar, so they love convening in there. That's where they hold their fucking meetings, in my goddamn dirt cellar. And then we have stuff like, you know, the common housefly. We got bees. Oh, we got them dumbass wasps. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Dude, I hate wasps. I say this shit, and I mean it. Whenever a creature comes into my house that is not a human, it is fair game for me to fucking kill that thing. Unless, of course, they're cats and dogs, that's completely different. They're not just gonna randomly be walking into my house. Like, the bees, I always trap them and I let them out because they're actually useful. The wasps? Fuck no. And I especially forgot to mention this little insect. Raise your hand if you know about this little thing, the little creature on the planet. Fucking mosquitoes. Don't kill the spiders? I don't kill them unless they're like, they look weird. Like, the ones that are, like, considered to be like, oh, a daddy long leg isn't a spider, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, dude. Those things take care of, like, any pesky little gnats or whatever that end up in my house because they just wandering because they're dumb. No. Your pet lizard, Jub is perfectly fine. Jub is okay. Spider racism? Some of them are, in fact, better than others. But I would never fuck with a tarantula. Those things are just scary. Don't kill them. What if they encroach on my face? Am I allowed to kill them then if they touch my face? Trap and release the bees. Kill anything that I see as a fucking threat, okay? When it comes to the insect world. Stop being so arachnophobic. Make me. You come over here and you fucking make me. Also bring some mushrooms. No, but like for me, mosquitoes fucking suck. Not because I have a problem with them, but because Fel is severely allergic to them. A single tiny bite can make a gigantic welt. You see how big, like, the bear on the chair? You see how Mofurun on the bed right there? You see how big their eyeball is, even compared to, like, sitting right here? That's how big some of those welts get on him, and it's really bad. Me, mushrooms never, you fucking liar. Not unless you've completely changed your spots. You are a literal Mountain Dew person. You are an Uncle Dew, do you hear me? I really gotta bring back just putting the cans on the table. I live in the moron that just leaves buckets of water by outdoor- Dude! That's literally their spawning point. How could- Is he trying to harvest them? Are they trying to harvest them? What the fuck does a mosquito do that's good? I heard that, like, there's genetically modified mosquitoes that are being released now. Like, what the fuck are these guys gonna do? Are you modifying them to where they just can't breed females? Or, like, the females are kind of fucked? Like, what are you doing? They're spawn camping? Oh my god. You're not gonna get that many points off of a headshot of a mosquito. It's damn near impossible. They're food for birds? Or feeding bats? I mean, here's the thing though, like, don't they have other things that they can eat? There's actually only one species of mosquito that sucks blood, and it's only the female of that species. Those ones absolutely love him because the pheromones that he gives off are pretty much like sexual hallucinogenic for these fuck-ass mosquitoes. And those ones are big around here. Like, I saw one that was... I have tiny hands. So, let me see here. What can we properly measure off of this? I want you to look at the dresser that's behind me. The first drawer of the dresser. You see the little dot on it? You see the handle? I want you to measure the handle all the way to the right side of where it ends. All the way to the right side of the dresser where the dresser ends. It may not seem like much, but I've seen ones that are bigger than that. And they are very scary. I do not like them. Because it's like, they don't make noise. But oh my fucking god, they're terrifying. It's bad. The rest of them, all other types are actually good. Pollinators are very important to the environment. Mosquitoes are pollinators? Really? I've never heard about that. You're telling me that I keep getting fed mosquito propaganda just because of one fuck-ass species of females? Are you serious? Oh my god. I mean, even if mosquitoes disappear, they'll get replaced by other nectar-sucking insects that get eaten by birds. Huh. I can't believe I've been getting fed mosquito propaganda. I bet it's by the same person that said that all spiders are bad. Every spider bites you. Yeah, but are they harmful? Let's be honest, if I'm sticking my finger in someone's face and I don't expect to get bit, that's just shocking. They suck blood to reproduce, it's the females doing it. Those ones need to stop it. Those ones need to go get a job. This is my job! Well, then go get a different job. Do it from the fucking animals, not my humans. I won't bite you? What if I put you on DMT? Will you bite me then? The worms! The worms! They're in my skin! Ah! You bit off my fucking finger! Yeah, but it was worth it. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Oh. I got a text message! Why'd you send me a picture? What is that? That is not real. That motherfucker is not real! Hold on, let me... Let me add your rules really quick, hold on. Edit rules, scrunglers, and stream beacons on 2 people. Oh, that one didn't work, hold on. Or did it work, and my phone's just being stupid? My phone might just be being dumb. Give me a sec. Yeah, my phone's just being stupid. Where was the fucking ping? I had it! I just fucking had it. Where'd it go? It died! The ping is dead. Oh, there it is. It's a meme town. This motherfucker is not real. Hello, I'm autistic. Same thing here, Squirty. Stream beacon on forehead. Yes, that's how you get notified of streams. Estoy spider. See, the thing is, when they're big like this, I don't mind, but when they're tiny and they can, like, skitter anywhere really fucking fast, that's what scares me. Also, I love the rings. Those are so cute. Like, it's when you got, like, the little skitter-scatter motherfuckers that are, like, freaking out. What's this drama in your general chat? Drama in general. On. Oh. So you see the name of the stream where it says we were talking about Katliente. The bitch is irredeemable. She does mass damage to a lot of people. I kind of told her to, you know, off herself. It can be seen as disrespectful. My problem is that she's not fucking changing her ways. She's being a waste of space, and it's just... I'm sorry. I had to go off. I was like, I'm sick of this fucking shit. Because anytime people like this, who are just drama farmers, get reprimanded, they say, I'm gonna change the way I am, don't worry about it, and then they just go back on their bullshit. If you put out the fucking KYS thing, they actually shut the fuck up. And they see that it's like, hey, people are now threatening me. I should shut the fuck up before something happens at, like, a con that I'm going to or something. Because Americans are fucking crazy. Would I do anything like that? No. I'm not stupid. I cannot even own a weapon because I'm on a list of, like, if this person has a weapon, they're going to kill themselves. You know, she fucking slandered Doki Bird. She's an idiot who fucking made money off of someone having cancer. I disagree. I understand passion in the moment, but I wouldn't genuinely recommend to kill yourself stuff. I understand that. People are different, and they're allowed to have different opinions. But for me, when the slaps on the wrist aren't going far enough, like, they just keep hopping back on their bullshit, you have to say some shit that's gonna make them be like, okay, I need to shut the fuck up. I need to shut the fuck up or someone is actually going to attempt to kill me. And it's like that with her. It's like that with this Mama Akko piece of shit that just puts herself, not even her, puts himself behind a woman avatar into situations without fucking giving proper context on shit or faking shit. And it's like, I know that you want your fucking money, but you need to at least be fucking ethical about what the fuck you're doing if you're going to pioneer yourself as being a news channel, you know what I mean? Like, I get that news is already seen as being crooked to the outside world in the first place. You don't have to bring that same kind of bullshit into the online sphere. We have enough of it, it's annoying. You know what I mean? You're pretty hardcore? Nope, just real. Just very real. Also, talking about our server, since I went on my massive crash out the other day, the server has been completely revamped. It's just business, girly pop! I don't even do that to make fun of Cinder. I just think that's funny. We have the chat readme, new member notifications are for myself only. Stream notifications, where you can get all of these. We have a general chat, arts and crafts, meme zones, stream reactions if we ever do them again. We probably will. Miku Miku Dance, this is MMD stuff. Miku Miku Dance, self-promotion, public downloads, and secret downloads, which are private. You just had a crash out. Last stream. I would not recommend anyone go watch that. I was screaming. It was bad. Because I'll let you know what happened exactly. I'm tired of people just throwing around the word rapist and pedophile like it doesn't have actual meaning behind it. Because nowadays on the internet, whenever someone does something that someone doesn't like, they immediately get marked as being a rapist or a pedophile or some really fucked up shit. And that can actually ruin people's lives. So when people throw around these words willy-nilly, and then it's also on top of just being stupid, not doing your research, not understanding what you're saying, and all that shit, I crashed out, I went nuts. And this was right after having an IRL crash out, which I won't get into, but it was stuff between me and my husband. So, that's very personal stuff. I will not get into it. I had a complete mental shatter. That's all. And then to get on stream, talk about it a little bit, talk about what happened in the Discord, because almost every channel got deleted before I revamped it. It was just... it was bad. And then I fucking exploded on stream. And I talked about just how fucked up some of these people are for saying some of this shit. And it kind of just went from there. I think I screamed for a total of like 30 minutes. It was bad. I wouldn't recommend anyone go and watch it. If you do, it's there. But just understand, I was in a really fucked up state of mind when I did that stream still. And even then, anything that I said in that stream, I still mean, to be honest. So if it's like any like fucked up shit gets said, I did mean it. It's not something where it's like, I take it back. No, I meant every fucking word. Every word. Let's go back into this, though. So we have all the Miku Miku Dance stuff. And then we have a section called Naughty Boys. Now what is this? This is all NSFW stuff, because, well, I like porn. I'm not addicted to it, but there are people who post stuff sometimes, and it's just like, hey, you want to see some cool shit I posted? Oh, it has tit in it? I can't properly post it in the server. So, there are certain roles that have been added as well, which are MMDers, so these are people who I know do Miku Miku Dance content, Goon Squad, which is access to these channels over here, and of course there's now a mod section as well, who I think right now the only mod that's there right now is Fell. Scrunglers, Bungle Buddies, and the Stream Beacon on Forehead have been unaffected. But I will say this much, if you do want one of those roles and you are getting into that server, excuse me, I said that you have to either ping in the general chat or DM myself or Fell to get the role that you want, since I don't have a thing that auto rolls whatever thing you want. I know you can do it. It's just, I'm very inept when it comes to a bunch of this shit, so I apologize for that. Hi, Vikira, I see you. Oh my god, Nahida! Oh, she was my favorite person to run when I was doing Genshin stuff. Oh, it's great. Dude, I used to run her, Kokomi, Yoimiya, and Beto. They were such an amazing team before, like, a bunch of shit got fucked up. Don't let your kids watch it! Don't let your children watch this either. This is an 18+ stream. I say bad words. Hope things go well at your house. Women are resilient in their own way. I don't know if that's me or anything, but I can't handle multiple crash outs. Well, it's also because I have a feeling... Hold on a minute. Am I in menopause now? What the fuck? I think my shit got fucked up again. Not like anything on stream or anything like that, but... When the fuck did I last? Oh, this is weird. You're 27? Yep. My mom went through it at 33. But I also, like, I do other stuff that she didn't do, like I smoke. And I sometimes will do, like, THC. And I know that can kind of fuck with it a bit, but... I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully. Because, you know, I'm already fixed, so I can't have more kids in the first place. I got fixed when I was 19. Because, like, I got referral... Like, think of the words, please. Jesus Christ. I got a referral for that after having my kid because I'm mentally unstable as shit. I was definitely beforehand, so it made it even worse, to be honest. And, like, I really had never heard of anyone getting their tubes, like, completely removed at 19. So that probably... Because I definitely know that it has, like, issues with it and stuff like that, because it's a lot less than it was before. I know it's gross, but to me it's just something to talk about for this kind of standard situation. But I mean, it's been... Let me see. I got that done in June. Oh yeah, the funny thing is I still have the pictures of it. I still have the pictures of it and everything. They didn't remove anything else, but they definitely should have because I had cysts. Yeah, I'm now a doctor, but that sounds like a thing. In fact, a bodily organ. How disgusting. But I don't know. Like, having that operation happen at such a young age, and then later on having, like, these habits and stuff like that, it can definitely change stuff. I would not be opposed to it in the slightest. I think having your period fucking sucks. Because it's like, oh, these stupid cramps. Oh, these gay-ass mood swings. Oh my god, I'm bleeding for days. It's just, it's stupid. It's also a waste of money, because it's like... Have you seen the price of some of these period products? Oh my god. $10 for fucking 30 wipe. Not 30 wipes. For like 24 to 30, depending on whether or not you're getting the shitty variant of these things or not. Pads. What the fuck? Do you still get cramps? I don't. My main thing that I was getting the worst of when I'm talking about it as if it's already happened. When it gets really bad, I don't cramp up or anything, it's just I get really pissed off. But I also haven't been getting pissed. I've just been getting, like... I've just been in a depressive slump. Because that's what happens to me whenever it gets way too hot. And this week we had a massive heat wave. Like, it was in the 80s. And it normally doesn't get that bad around this time of year up here, so... Yeah. My mood is, unfortunately, dictated by the weather a lot of times, which is very stupid. But yeah, if you want, for the Discord, if you want the Gooner or the MMDer role, just go ahead and @ me or Fel, and we will give you that role. The only way that you're able to see the NSFW chats, we did set it up properly. Thank you, Danny, for being the mule for that, unfortunately. But we did make it so that you are only able to access those channels if you do have those roles. MMD is open to everybody. The only one that's fucked over is the NSFW ones, and it's because we don't want... Like, other people were like, we don't really go into those chats in the first place, so... We'd rather not see them, to be honest. And I was like, that makes sense. Because before, none of these... Oh, sorry. None of these other things... Let's go back to memes. None of these categories existed, and now they do. Oh yeah, we also have 3 voice channels. Main VC is able to hold up to 8 people at a time. MMD chatter is 5, and Stream Collab VC for whenever I do collabs, which is very rare, is 2, since I'm normally doing one-on-one stuff with people. Call me a filthy fedora wearer or white knight, but my first instinct is take care of this poor deer to the best of my cool manly abilities when it comes to taking care of sweet poor girls. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm weird, I'm a manly mama bear. You know, honestly, that's the way that I like guys to think. Because, you know, chicks are usually weaker than dudes. I don't care about that, oh my god, that's masochist, feminine, blah blah blah. I don't fucking care, dude. I cannot lift as much in my prime as a fucking dude can in his prime. And it would not matter, it's like, okay, we have the same, like, we've been doing the same exercises, we have the same amount of muscle, whatever. My bones are weak, okay? Vikira, thank you so much for subscribing. We have a fantastic community here, and I'm glad that you're a part of it now, too. I'd say visit a doctor, but I know how difficult that is in the States. Oh, dude. My insurance is ass. I've talked about this a lot on, like, previous streams, but my insurance is coated in copays. It is pathetic. Oh, Jesus. Like, this copay garbage? Oh my god. I'm happy that they covered so much for my glasses, because I only had to pay, like, $3.98. But my mom has the same fucking insurance, and she had to pay $198 for her glasses when she got them. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? Oh, it's because she added on all this other stuff, because she had to have bifocals, and she also had, like, the sun shit, like, what is it called? It's not Invisalign. Visine? No. What are they called? It's when you have that film or that stuff on your glasses that makes it so that whenever you walk outside in, like, a light area or whatever, your glasses technically turn into sunglasses? She got that done. I'm like, why in the fuck would it... Yeah, the transitions lenses, thank you. I'm like, why in the fuck would that cost so much? Like, I don't feel like it should cost that much. And then I looked at the prices. Like, because they end up giving you pretty much your receipt for it. I looked at the prices on both of ours. Oh my god. $500 a fucking lens? What the fuck? Oh my god. It makes me concerned. It's like, what the fuck? Dude, I could not imagine Fel going and getting a new pair of glasses, because this dude can't be on our insurance, because I'm stuck on my mom's, which is fucking pathetic. And it's all because of my kid, but that also still doesn't make sense to me for some reason. It's just, why is my child on her insurance? Why am I on her insurance? I want my own insurance so that Fel can be on insurance. That's all I want. That's all I want. But no, they don't let me do it. They're fucking stupid. Fuck Fidelis. They're dumb. If he went to go and get a new pair of glasses, oh, I'm fucking scared. I'd have to be making a good amount of money before he ever would even consider having to get those. So thank God his hasn't broke. He also has the military glasses. He's kind of tried, unfortunately. Because it's like, he's accidentally stepped on them, and they haven't broken, so... He got them fucking gator feet. Imagine a genuine nice guy with a fedora is just going around milady, maladdle. Just being nice to people. McClunky. Give insurance to the husband. What the fuck is this shit? That's a veteran man. You gotta understand, he's just like Brandon Herrera. He's a decorated war veteran! He has 18 Purple Hearts! No, he didn't. He technically didn't get out of boot camp. That's the worst part about that shit, dude. He got injured while he was in boot camp. He could not go actually into the military afterwards because he was so fucked up. It was sad. So he didn't get, like, any of the benefits from that at all, either. And they only gave him, I think, like, $3,000 for his time in boot camp or anything like that, too, so that was annoying as shit. US military's cringe, bro. They won't help you, and then when you go for help, they actually do, but they do it way too late. How pathetic. Shut that shit. Okay. It's been 2.5 hours? Oh my god. He tried, though. Is there a reward? The reward was the $3,000 for his sign-on bonus. That's really it. And then he used that to buy our computer because he wanted to drown out his sorrows. And then he didn't use it until he got to the house. But at least it's working now, and we've, like, since, like, when we had work and stuff like that, we did put, like, a couple upgrades, like, more RAM into the computer and stuff, too, so it was a good time. I wasn't here for the first hour. Well, that's your fault, isn't it? I did ping the stream beacon on forehead. It's not my fault you were asleep. You're just gonna be like, you, motherfucker, you said you weren't gonna stream on the weekends. What the fuck was this shit? You made a Just Chatting stream. Of course. I'll have to rewatch the crash out? No, dumbass, just rewatch the first part of this stream. Don't be stupid. Hi, Key. Why is everyone coming now? I want to get off. Okay, I'm going to get off for today. Because it's been 2.5 hours and I have not ate breakfast or lunch yet. So, thank you to everyone who came out to the stream today. Rumors say they were 2 streams. Up. There were never 2 streams. We made it up. It didn't happen. I will be back on my normal stream schedule tomorrow. Remember, streams are attempts to be Monday through Friday, starting at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there or don't. You all have lives. Later I'll DM you. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. You remember to eat and drink water. And if you're going to be going to bed, I hope you have good sleep. See you tomorrow!